Hi Scorpio. We're going to do your reading real quick. I like it already. Let me show you what came out in the pre-shuffle and then we will lay out a spread. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. As you know, cannot, will not resonate for everyone. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. The roles can be reversed and intermingle, flip around, and it's not gender specific. So if I say he, she, ignore me. What else? Any extendeds that could be beneficial or for you, I will link down below. I don't really like to call them extendeds. They're more like almost personal. So if you want it, those are amazing. They're very detailed. If you want to check those out, I will put some links down below. There will also be one for twin flame. Okay, I'm doing a twin flame series on those, but I've only got one so far. So let's talk about this. So this is for whoever you have on your mind. It does look like it's going to be about love. And it looks like something is reversing. See the two cards we got in revert, that are negative are both in reverse. That's starting off with a major bang. So we get the 5 of Cups, which is sadness, but it's in the reverse. That means somebody's turn. So the 5 of Cups is when we focus on the 2 spilled cups. See, this person is just really focusing, zoning in on these two spilled cups, and what you don't see behind them is 3 filled cups. All right, so if they would just turn around, they would see they actually. Oh wait, I'm saying it wrong. Yeah. Wow. This is very unique, and the set that just totally threw me off. Look at that. If they turn around, they see 3 cups. It's very different, and I love this deck. It's very complex. It's very advanced, but it makes me see things in a different way. It brings more messages through. It's crazy amazing. It's called the Transparent Tarot. Anyway, I've had it for a few years, but just didn't use it because it was just so advanced, you know. I still don't know it that well, but anyway, enough about me. This 5 of Cups is turning around, and it's going to be abundance. Okay, so the spilled cups and the sadness is reversing, as well as this very heavy burden that you've been carrying. Again, 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this burden is going to be lifted. Very powerful, just those 2 cards already. Then we have the 9 of Cups. That's blessings. Unless you're drinking too much. I'm kind of kidding. It could be, but that's not what the message is. Oh, actually with temperance it could be. Because often temperance is about, you know, balancing things out, not overdoing it. So these 2 together, it's possible. Somebody could be drinking a little bit too much, or, you know, it's just not my main focus of this reading, okay? But that could be a factor with these 2 cards together. Maybe somebody is learning not to drink so much. Self-love is pulling through. Self-love is taking over. I feel like a return. It could have to do with alcohol, I guess, but let's find out. Aren't those so pretty? Look at that. Let's see how they lay out. I forgot to do this. This is part of what you're supposed to learn when you learn these. No, backwards. Ooh, somebody. Okay, this card is pulling more meaning when I lay it out. Somebody actually, besides the spilled cups being reversed, there's another. There's something else here. The other person, somebody else is becoming aware of a burden, or I feel regret. Well, obviously, there's something I'm not quite articulating well. Hold on. The other person is realizing the burden they caused. Somebody's having like an aha wake-up moment. Yeah, and something is going also from, you know, maybe tumultuous to loving. Love is conquering in this reading so far. Okay, let's get going. How are you? Hope you're well. This is going to be a short reading. I think. I always say that, don't I? So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, General. I already said that. I love you guys. I hope you guys are praying, joining me. I pray for you guys every day. I hope you're praying for one another. I love to hear your stories and read your comments. I also just love to hear where you're watching from. So, that way I can kind of connect the dots of where all our manifesting and prayers are going. Ooh, there's double Leo, King of Wands, and the Strength card. Lionsgate is opening August 8th. That is a very powerful time for manifesting and achieving goals. So take advantage of that. We're going to be doing another, if you missed out on the last group manifestation, it was in the Leo reading 2 readings ago. And it's, I think it's called, starts with oh wow, or something like that. I've never seen a reading like this, something like that. But there's a group manifestation in the comments. So every comment, everybody that leaves a comment about what they want to manifest, I will circle back and help manifest that with you. And so it's just really powerful. But we're going to do another one. It'll be in the Aries reading this time. Okay, let's get started. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Look at this. Oh, wow. Do you see this? Justice. Judgment. So this is could be about a legal situation. Something is being made known. What a heavy burden is being lifted, and the burdener is becoming aware. It's going to be balanced out. The Judgment card is all about, you know, maybe hitting rock bottom and going, oh my gosh, what have I done? Can I have a second chance? It also can be reconciliation. Please forgive me. But 2 legal cards here. Justice, balance. The universe, you know, sounds its horn, and it's like, oh, no. We're going to balance this out. Very amazing. And that sword is up. So this is still happening, or it's about to. Here's victory, success, some kind of toxic cycle ending. Ooh, the Emperor in reverse. That's interesting because my cards are not in reverse. So yeah, look at these 2 together. This is somebody who manipulates. So whatever this toxic interference was, it's being revealed. This is crazy. These 2 together, that's like narcissist. But why did I feel happy that you guys are having a return? So these major arcana, those are major influences going on in your life. Now, everything can be changed. So, you know, the tarot, everything is fixable. Everything is fixable. There's, you know, don't think of rights and wrongs. Think of it more as a journey and getting back on path. We never can stay perfectly on our path where all our blessings are, but once we have to get around an obstacle, we just have to get right back on and not dwell on the obstacle or what went wrong. We stay steadfast. This is the Magician card I'm feeling. But anyway, success is coming. Leaving a toxic situation. This toxic negative energy, whether it's a job or this could be an addiction. But whatever it is, or an obsession, whatever it is, it's being balanced out and exposed and ending. And new life beginning and success. Wow. Let's just stop there. Can we stop there? Let's do a real quick spread. That's beautiful. Let's just look at what's coming towards you. Tell me about Scorpio. Hangman, enlightenment. Things are becoming clear. Taurus, Virgo. Knight of Pentacles, somebody that's stable is coming in, and it's not going to be a knee-jerk. It's going to be, you know, oh my gosh. You guys, I love this. After seeking enlightenment, a decision is made. It's coming forward. It didn't happen really fast, but it was very enlightening. And this Lovers card is union. It could be twin flame. I'll link some twin flame extendeds down below. Oh my gosh. After a painful ending, there it is again. I think I shuffled, didn't I? Painful ending. Look what's coming. And this could have been a marriage or a family unit, something that's, you know, big. Maybe money. I don't know. But these 2 came out together twice. There's new love. You've got new love and success, and it looks like money too. So tell me more. Tell me more, Tarot. This is a very light, easy reading. Thank you for your beautiful energy. Okay, there's that Five of Cups again. Okay, so a third party. So that's what's going on here. Somebody was giving to too many people, probably over generous, possibly. Maybe there's a money element here. There might have been somebody being taken advantage of, or somebody giving money to control. I don't know. But here we have it again. Look, Three of Cups. And remember the 3? And there was an extra energy on this 3 that I wasn't quite... that wasn't exactly clear. But look at that. So it looks like the back's being turned to a 3 of Cups, aka third party. It doesn't. It could be an addiction. It doesn't have to be a person. But look how strong this is. Twice. Here, somebody's looking at what they lost. This could be you, and you're going to turn around and see that. But this 3, this blows my mind. So somebody's... Okay, I'm sorry. See how backwards it is on this deck? Instead of focusing on two spilled cups, like in most decks, they're looking at 3 spilled cups and not realizing there is a 2 of cups right behind them. But in this deck, it's different. It's turning their back to 3 cups and looking towards the 2 cups, the damage that they've done to this 2 of cups. This is amazing. God, I love tarot. It's just crazy. It's just like, how does the whole world not just see what's happening with, I guess they're getting there, but these tarot cards, I mean, it's just amazing the messages that, that flow from them. All right, where was I? Does it even matter? There's a karmic and it's ending. There was a third party, is what it looks like. Wow, it all worked out for your advantage, I believe. Unless you're the bad guy. Are you the bad guy? Okay, Strength card, Leo. I feel like I felt Leo earlier, did I? Definitely Sagittarius, we've had Aries. So this is the lion and the lamb. This is taming the inner beast. This is finding that perfect balance and not... Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So much for my 10-minute reading. This Strength card is a reminder to us and our inner strength that we do not, no matter what challenges we face, we can embrace them as growth, learning opportunities, okay? And it also has a, it can be thought of as holding back, but it's what, this is forward motion, I just almost said fighting. This is not what these cards typically mean, but I'm just telling you what I'm getting. This is refraining, holding back, not feeling so affected by negative energy that you have to return it. It's a peace. It's a knowing. It's a knowingness of your value and your strength, and not having to lash out when somebody or retaliate, get dragged into low energy or an argument. You're winning here. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have walking away. We have the Tower. So the walking away is from not easy. It's walking away from a lot of love. Something difficult is ending. Somebody's leaving a situation. There's a moon and a sun. So it was conflicting. There's conflict here. This is Tower. Some big something looks like a third party comes crashing down, and it brings a new beginning, a stable beginning. We had Ace of Pentacles, and we had now we have Ace of Pentacles, but we had Ace of Cups. So new love, and this is a new beginning, but it's a strong, stable, it's like a gift from the universe. Sometimes this has the feel of a major arcana to me. Unbelievable. So I can't not tell you this. I gotta tell you this. It's kind of off the cuff. So this all looks very positive. This person is coming back. You know, somebody's releasing something toxic, whether a third party, whether that's a person or some sort of... I think I'm overusing the word toxic. The Devil card, something that was holding on to something that was causing interference, okay? A negative, I guess, toxic energy. Somebody's releasing that and wanting to come back. Now, for some reason, this card is making me just, I feel like you got to know not to give in, okay? You don't have to fight back. Remember what I was saying? You don't have to engage. It might get harder before it gets better. Like usually when really bad, if this is a person, when really narcissistic or negative people, when they start to lose or be exposed, they lash out harder. So in fighting back often makes it worse, because then they get more, they're not going to go down without a fight, and and you're not going to compete with them because they're on a different frequency than you. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you are not on that low frequency. There's no way you could be watching tarot and stay that low vibe. If you're, watching enough of it, you know better and you've risen, but, this is just a real clear message here. Hold your ground, but this person's not fighting. They're not fighting back. They're going, you're not getting through to this anymore. I know who I am. I know my value. I know what I'm worth. Go ahead and fight with yourself. But you're going to defend and protect, but you're not going to lash back out. That's what this strong reading is. Okay, let me just do a manifestation card real quick. Oh my gosh. Yay, you guys. Okay. Oh my gosh. Love it. And I got emotional at one point when I stopped talking. It was like a wave of nausea, and then I feel it kind of now too, where my eyes are tearing up. So this is, kind of shaky. So there's a lot of strong, heavy emotion here. And I may be making it sound a little bit light, but it's not. This has been something very painful and controlling, and an outside influence that has just been like on the attack, and maybe not physically on the, causing conflict and interruption in what you and your path is supposed to be. Okay. And it's strong. So, I feel pain. But after the nausea came, my eyes tearing, and it was there's a good outcome. So don't, I just saw paradigm shift. I wanted to read it. It's a good outcome. So it's heavy and intense, and it might get more so. Okay, that wave of nausea, I need to start writing down when that happens, because it happens during readings a lot, but it passes. But I feel like it was, maybe conflict, and it's like the tears, the emotion that I felt afterwards felt like, oh my God, thank God. It's like the calm after the storm, the success after the battle. And the strength to not engage and not be part of it, to be so busy and happy doing your own thing, focusing on you and self-love, that negative energy can just go off and go fight with yourself, something like that. You're above it another way. There you go. Hi, this is amazing. I need to do readings all day. The energy is so strong. You are intuitively sensing something is shifting beneath the surface, and you are right. heightened awareness. There it is, relationship paradigms. What speaks to your soul in close relationships? That's not what I was seeing. One more. No, let's do this one. I don't want to let you guys go. Judgment, there it is. Okay. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Again, that can be a reminder not to engage because you're dealing with somebody that is broken, right? The toxic energy, whatever it is, it's coming from a brokenness. This is a card of, we obviously had judgment. Judgment is, hitting rock bottom and rising up. But what matters most is how you deal with it. And this is a reminder. Maybe it'll be easier to not harbor, anger and resentment if you remind yourself that the person that's causing it is broken. Okay. Maybe you can be a, positive influence for them. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. Please leave comments. I will link some almost personals down below. They are amazing. I highly, highly recommend them. You can watch the trailer first and then decide. But let me know where you're watching from, and I will see you soon. Bye, Scorpio.